Rick Bowman up here to speak.
I don't know if can everybody hear me okay? I usually don't need a mic. I hope I don't scare anybody. But I brought a friend with me. Now he doesn't talk much, but he does participate. He will answer questions at the end if you have any questions. I may have to speak for him, no. But this is Mr. Bowman. But he tends to come along, and I bring him as a symbol of what it looks like that they bolt you to a chair with when you start your radiation treatment, so you don't move. And as you can see, it's pretty good. It's a plastic cast that's made that fits you perfectly so you don't move. But with that said, and thank you to the Pickens County Relay for Life, and I want to thank the American Cancer Society and all of you for inviting me. I appreciate that tremendously. Well, as you heard from the introduction, I had one of those oh my moments a little over 4 years ago. And a look for me, I had just been to the doctor 3 weeks before, and you know where you have all those checks. Oh, your blood work's good, your blood pressure's good, your weight's good. Oh, you're going to live a long life. But I had this little problem. I was starting to lose my hearing. And they said, well, go see this particular doctor, Dr. David Parks. He'll take a look at you. And to show you how fate and time all comes together, getting an appointment with Dr. Parks, you could probably, I'll put it to you this way, you could probably drive to Orlando, spend time at Walt Disney World, drive back, then take a trip up north, maybe go see where the Bears are playing, you know, then drive back, then go up to Green Bay, see Green Bay, and come in. It takes forever to get an appointment with Dr. Parks. The day I called, he had an appointment canceled, and they fit me right in. The next thing I know, I'm sitting in an oncologist's office with all these doctors around telling me that you have a cancer that's very rare, and my cancer started here, went all the way around my head, down to my brainstem, was in my neck, and was in my lymph nodes in my upper chest. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, how did I go from a little hearing problem to I'm now sitting here going to have to fight for my life? And they gave me a choice. I could try this new brutal treatment, and I think they repeated the word brutal about 10 times to make sure it kind of sunk into my hard head, but they kept telling me. Or it was my choice, you know, go home and, you know, not do any treatment, because there was a chance. The cancer would kill me, or there's a chance the treatment could kill me. But it was my choice to decide which way it was going to go. It took me about 2 seconds, and that was to get the words out of my mouth. As long as you're willing to fight with me, I'm willing to fight. And that was my only choice I asked the doctors, is as long as you stay with me, no matter how bad it gets, I'll keep fighting. Just don't give up on me. Well, needless to say, here I am still standing in front of you due to a lot of good prayers, a lot of great medicine, a lot of great doctors, and a lot of people like yourselves who go out and collect money and make donations to the American Cancer Society and other people. Now, one of the little problems from my treatment, I have to have water with me constantly the rest of my life. I have no salivary glands left. So, without water, my days get very difficult, even 10 minutes later. So, you know, people tend to ask me one question all the time is, why, you know, and I have a lot of side effects. I do. I have kidney failure, I have neuropathy, I have chronic anemia, I have no salivary glands, I can't eat that well and swallow that well anymore. But I just remind people very simply, always remember, the greatest side effect of chemo and radiation treatment is life. And I have my life. I got to walk my daughter down the aisle, which I thought I'd never be able to do. Got to see my son graduate. Things you take, you know, you always assume are going to be there. Well, I got to enjoy those when it didn't look like I was going to have much chance to take advantage of those. So we're here because you're taking a chance out of your time to change someone's life. Now, this isn't going to be easy. You got in the back of your head, I can hear already, because we all think of it. The economy's tough. We've got all these obstacles in front of us. People don't want to donate. People are trying to take care of themselves. How are we going to raise the money? Those are all the reasons we can't. Let's remember the reasons why we can. First, not one individual person is going to raise all the money. So take that burden off your shoulders. No one person in this room is going to do it by themselves, which is a great thing, because you're stronger as a team than you are as an individual. Secondly, it's not all the big donations that make it to your goal. Think of all those little donations. All those cans that sit next to a register and collect change. You know, think about, I saw you had a team from the fire department. Think about the fire department. When they take those boots out and they go collect change for MDA, look at all the change they collect. It adds up to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's amazing what change can do. And for businesses, they may not be able to make that big donation, but all those small or medium donations add up. So if you can focus on not just that big hit, because those are great. If you can get a big hit, go for it. I saw the district attorney's got a team is here, so you know we'll make sure we hit the district attorney's office a little bit more aggressive than some of the others. But all those little donations can make up for what may be missed in a small, in a large donation. And you've got one day at a time. Don't try and do it all in one day. You get frustrated, or you may feel like you're getting overwhelmed, or you're going to get no's. You're going to get doors. People tell you no. You're going to have people who say, I can't do it now. But when people can make even $1 or $5, or they drop 50 cents in that can, they have a sense of, look what I'm doing. I am helping. And remember, every day you go out over the next few days and weeks and months in Correct for Relay for Life, think of all the patients who are cancer patients and their caregivers that you're giving hope to. You know, the title of my talk is Time is Hope. And the reason I use that is because for every cancer patient, time means everything. Everything is tied to time. Your next treatment, when your next checkup is, when your blood work's coming, when the next mammogram is going to be done, or when your next MRI is going to be done, when they're trying to see where your cancer is or how far along you are. And with every moment that you get more time, that individual who's dealing with cancer gets stronger because their spirit gets lifted and they have more hope. So remember, when you think you can't make one more call, or you can't knock on one more door, or you can't check with one more pharmacy, or you can't go to one more small business, or a school gets a little, say, oh, we can't make our number, try one more day. Just keep going one more day.